Grandparents Are Grand is the second episode of the second season of Barney and Friends. There is also apparently a season 6 version with the same name, but this is the season 2 one. And I have to say, this is delightful. And there was one song that I had a feeling would be in this, and it's actually the first song in it. So that was quite delightful. My only observation, and I'm saying observation because it's not a complaint, but I don't know how I feel about this. And it's the fact that we have some adults in this, but these are relatives of some of the children. There are grandparents, of course, and on the one hand, that's really great to show grandparents, but at the same time, Barney exists because of the children's imaginations. So the adults shouldn't really be able to see or interact with Barney. It's different when we have adults who are Barney's friends, because I always get the impression that they're from the magical imagination world. But when it's the children's actual relatives, they shouldn't be able to see Barney. So that's not something I love, but I also do love the grandparents being in this. So I realise I'm contradicting myself. It talks about the different names for grandparents and the different kinds of grandparents, and we do get several grandparents. We get Grandad, played by Cliff Porter, who is Derek's grandfather, and Nana, who is Kathy's Nana, played by Jane Hall. The children in this one, as well as Kathy and Derek. We also have Min and Tina, and I rather enjoyed it. Apart from the whole grown-ups seeing Barney, I thought it was pretty great and really helped to highlight that grandparents are awesome, special people. And by including the grandparents, we get to find out about things back in the day. And the grandfather explains that there was no television, but they used to listen to radio plays, and the children actually listened to a radio play. And interestingly, according to fandom.com, the voice on the radio is actually voiced by Bob West, who of course voices Barney, which I thought was pretty cool. And we also have some amazing songs, so I will of course go through the songs and talk about some personal highlights. Pretty much all of the songs were brilliant, and we start off with the one that I had a feeling would be in this, and that's Down on Grandpa's Farm, which is such a great song. Then we have No Matter What the Name, which is not a song I was aware of, but it's pretty good. And then a personal favourite, Growing. And of course we have a classic nursery rhyme, Itsy Bitsy Spider. I say, of course, it fits in because of something they're doing that involves spiders, kind of. I won't spoil it, but the song makes perfect sense within the episode. Then we have one that I think took me a little while to like. It's Who Took the Cookies? And it is a good song and I do like it, but originally I didn't really love it, but over time I've grown to really like it. Then we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game, which I do love, and then one that I didn't know, No Matter Where They Are. So we have a pretty decent song selection. None of them are actually nostalgic for me. The songs that I like in this, apart from Itsy Bitsy Spider, are songs that I've grown to enjoy through watching Barney as an adult. But not a bad song selection. The songs that I didn't know were still pretty good, and I still rather enjoyed them. Grandparents Are Grand is certainly not a bad episode. It's pretty great.